Hey guys, this is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the blog Grupo Dicas, one of the biggest travel blogs in the world, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to save a lot on your trip to Las Vegas, how to keep on all planning all the services you're going to hire and when you arrive there too in the city of Las Vegas. So come with us, give the like to our video, subscribe to our channel and buckle up. Well, the first tip we always give is planning your trip yourself. Today with the internet is much easier. You get incredible tools that are the price comparators that compare the prices of all services, that are blogs to help, the videos. So set up your trip yourself and you'll pay a lot cheaper. It ends up being cheaper and you save a lot of money. If you need any help, leave a comment and send a direct to our social networks. We help without any problem. We like this interaction. So dedicate a little bit of your time and you'll be able to save a good amount of money. One thing that will save you a lot of your entire trip is if you travel in the high season and the low season. If you travel in the high season months to Las Vegas, you will pay a little more for everything. Yes, there's no way. The high season months are June, which is the summer there, and July when the fairs happen, so it ends up with many people. In December, everyone wants to go there to spend Christmas, the New Year's, at the end of December, beginning of January, so it ends up being more expensive weeks. There's also the spring break in March in the United States, so take a look because each year varies. See exactly when it falls, but if you run away from those dates and go in the low season, you will already be able to save a lot on everything. Cheaper hotel, airfare, car rental. But if you're going to travel in high season, there's no other way. Rest assured that we'll help you in whatever way we can for you to save the most that is possible. One of the items that you can save the most in Las Vegas is car rental. Many people are in doubt whether to rent or not, but there is a catch. Several people who travel to Las Vegas, most of them also go to California. So they ended up doing the car scripts, then you need to rent a car. It's cool, we recommend it, especially because in Las Vegas there's a lot on the main avenue, the Strip Las Vegas, but there's a lot far away. The outlets to go shopping, visit the Grand Canyon, or make the trip to California. So the car ends up helping a lot and you can save a lot on car rental. There's a fantastic car comparator that we're gonna leave the link here with the others, where you put the date of your trip and he compares the price at all rental companies and gets the best price guaranteed. You already save good money just by using it. Another excellent tip is related to casinos. The main hotels, they have free parking, and then you can park without spending anything. You can leave the car there and go walk down the avenue and then go back and get your car there. So you end up saving a little. Anyway, to save well with the car rental, do not forget to use the price comparator to search and compare because it's cheaper. Another item that can save a lot is travel insurance. For those who don't know, it's not possible to travel abroad without travel insurance. They have various assistance and coverages such as medical and dental assistance, insurance for lost luggage, theft, and loss of flight. There are several things for you to travel safer, and it's not expensive. It's around $20 to $25, good insurance for 10 days of travel. So it's worth it. You don't travel without one and you can save a lot too. We have another price comparison to indicate that it works similarly to the car rental. It's very good. You put the date of your trip, it's super fast, it shows the major insurers, the plans, you can make your purchase right there and just print the policy and take it with you to your trip to prevent yourself. An appointment in the United States costs $500 upwards. A hospitalization is very expensive, so if it's not even away, it's absurd. So guarantee your travel insurance. And the two main items that you must analyze when choosing your own is the medical assistant coverage that we recommend, about $30,000, which is the $25 we talked about, very good coverage, and the $1,200 for baggage loss. Then you get legal insurance at a good insurance company for $25 depending on the days of your trip. It's proportional by the days. The longer the trip, the more expensive gets. But don't try to save money by not making insurance. Another thing that can save a lot in Las Vegas is hotels, and it has many hotels and you want to stay there to play inside the casinos. Virtually all the hotels, the big ones, the biggest ones, have a casino below. So they make the price a little more affordable, but it's not that cheap if you want to be well located. What's the catch? Las Vegas, I don't know if you already researched it, but it has a huge main avenue that's called the Strip Las Vegas, and that are the main casinos, hotels, attractions, everything. Practically 80% of what you're going to do on your trip is there. So for you to be located there, you will pay a little more. We recommend it. We think it's worth staying there because it will save a lot of your time on your trip. But if you want to save a lot, it has 4 hotels that are much cheaper, getting to be half the price. So you end up leaving that region a little bit. If you have a rental car, you can go there quickly and it ends up being a lot cheaper, so have a look. We have a website that we constantly search for the hotels that we think always have the best price and the most significant number of hotels available. We'll leave the link below, even with the map with the best regions for you to open it and see what's the best places in Las Vegas. It's a guaranteed place in a nice hotel. And nowadays, traveling abroad without a working cell phone, without the internet to use, it's impossible. So we always recommend buying your chip first. Some people prefer to buy it in the United States and say, I can buy it at Walmart and other stores. Yes, you can, but it ends up being very little cheaper. It's $5 difference. And if you have to go to a Walmart or a telephone store, speak English, get the plan, stop the chip, it's a job we prefer not to do and to leave our country with our chip in hand. So there are very good companies that sell prepaid chips. You buy it, put it on your cell phone, and when you get there, you use the internet at will throughout your trip. Use it as a GPS for the car you need it to consult attractions. And for those who are thinking of saving money but not buying the chip to use abroad, it's not worth it, because only with that you will save from not having to rent the GPS together with the car, from being able to access discount coupons, information about shows, parks, attractions, stores, addresses, everything. The cell phone working with the internet is very useful on the trip. It makes all the difference. The chip is not expensive. You buy it quickly and you already travel with it in hand. Then buy it because it's very worth it. We will leave the link down there with the others organized of the chip we used in our last trips. We thought it was amazing, worked everywhere, everything was fine, so we will share it with you too. But buy yours because it makes a difference on your trip. You're not going to regret it. Another item that you can save, but not so much, then there is no way to save a lot, but always helps, right? So we're going to give you a tip here about the exchange rate, the purchase of dollars. You can't save that much money by researching, getting good rates, because the margins of foreign exchange stores are very low. So of course, research it, go after it, because you save a little bit. But the tip that we give is, if you take cash, the dollar money, the physical bill, you'll save a little more. Why is that? Because you do not pay your country taxes. You do not pay it when it's cash. On the prepaid card and the credit card, you pay this tax, so it takes with you a lot of money. We always take a maximum of $1,000 because we also don't like to walk around with a lot of money on the trip, because it's dangerous, you can lose it, you will end up worried. So we always take about 1,000. Then the rest you take the prepaid card, which is very good, very easy. You can control your expenses. You already buy with the correct exchange rate, and the rate is cheaper than the credit card when you go to see the exchange of the day. And just leave the credit card for emergencies. If you need to use it because the credit card has your country's taxes, the exchange rate is very high and there is variation, so we don't recommend it. Then use the cash, and if you need, we use the prepaid card. For emergencies, leave the credit card. It's not a big saving like you making the rental car, travel insurance with the comparators, which is a really big savings, but it's also a good economy that it's worthwhile. We will leave here, along with the other links, the link to the company we use. You do everything of the internet or phone, and a courier delivers it to your house, so you don't have the risk, the security of going to a foreign exchange store, getting out of there with that pile of dollars, walking around with money. So it's super practical, easy, fast, and above all, it's safe. Another point that can save a lot in Las Vegas is the attractions and the shows. Las Vegas has a lot of cool free stuff to do. Walking on this Vegas Strip, which is the main avenue, has several free attractions. In front of the Bellagio Hotel there are fountains. It's a show of dancing water fountains that is awesome, a very beautiful thing. It happens every half hour. There's the volcano show at the Mirage, so there are several cool attractions there for you to visit for free. And each casino hotel is gigantic. The most well-known principals are the Luxor, Pyramid, MGM, New York, a replica of New York, Venetian, which is from Venezia. As you can see, most of them are themed, so you can stay there for at least 3 or 4 hours inside each one to get to know all the attractions, restaurant sites. There's a lot of cool stuff for you to do for free. As you walk through Vegas, you see the city itself. It's already an attraction aside, you don't need to spend practically anything for it. But the main shows in Las Vegas are paid and are known worldwide, especially those from Cirque du Soleil. It's worth you to go at least one. There are about 7. It's a amazing, but it's a little expensive. They cost $100 each, but you can also save money by buying early. People sometimes leave to buy there and it's much more expensive. In addition to being a little more expensive, you still pay your country taxes plus the American rates, you cannot install the card. So if you buy before, you pay a lot cheaper. We recommend a website where we always buy the tickets in. It's an amazing tour operator that sells the tickets at a very good price. It's much cheaper than buying it on the spot or buying it on Cirque du Soleil website. So buy on that site, research it, and you see that it's a really good price. The service is excellent, you can ask your questions and you receive the voucher quickly with all the instructions. In short, it's very good and very worthwhile. So if you want to go, we totally recommend that you go to at least to one Cirque du Soleil show. The idea is 2 shows because it's an amazing attraction, but you can take a look, research the prices, and you see that you can save a lot. And on that same page we will find all the other tours. So by entering this link we will leave below, you see all the other tours. There's the tour through the Grand Canyon, which is really cool, which takes the bus in the morning and brings you back at the end of the night. You see the part of the Grand Canyon that's very beautiful. It's amazing, we highly recommend it. There's a helicopter tour and many other cool attractions, so take a look at why buying beforehand will save you a lot. Do not leave to buy there on time. Not to mention the time you end up wasting your trip chasing after it, wasting the time at the box office, which you really don't need. Let's talk about shopping. In Las Vegas, many people go there and want to make a lot of purchases. There's 2 very good outlets. There's one on the south, then there's one to the north. So go to these outlets to do most of your shopping, which is cheaper. It has a lot of promotions, so you save good money. Then the other days you end up going to the street stores, buying one thing or the other at the mall. That is a little more expensive, but of course it's part of the trip as well. But you save a lot by shopping at the outlets, and you can't afford to buy a lot of stuff inside the casinos either. The casino hotels are gigantic, some have shoppings inside, a huge mall inside the casino hotel itself, but it ends up being much more expensive. The prices are higher, yes, so research well, take a look so you end up not buying the most expensive things. There's the Fashion Mall, which is a very good shopping mall. We thought the price was very good, it's very nice, it's on the strip too, and it's very beautiful. We think it's even cooler than the outlet. It may be a little more expensive, but not much. But it's much more beautiful and more pleasant to walk around. And the last tip to save a lot in Las Vegas is in restaurants. It has a lot of restaurants. The ones inside the hotels are more expensive. Then look for some restaurants on the street that are cheaper. There is Denny's, which is very tasty. There are several snack bars, fast food restaurants, so you can eat cheaper. Yes, take a survey, take a walk. And a nice thing is to save on water. In the United States, sink water is super treaty, super filtered. People can drink and get used to drinking. So when Americans go to restaurants, they drink this water. But as we don't know when we go to the restaurants, we sometimes ask for a bottle of water. They bring a bottle of water that costs $7 or $8. It's too expensive. If you ask for tap water, they bring you a glass of water full of ice, super delicious, which is practically just like the other, and you end up paying nothing for it. It's courtesy of the restaurant, it's their custom, they're very used to it, so you can ask without fear. Well, that's it guys. If you have any difficulties planning your trip or do not know anything, if you have any questions, send a comment here on the video, send a direct on our social networks, we answer without a problem. We really like to help, to interact with people. If you liked the video, give us the like, subscribe here on our channel, and follow us on social media. We are always traveling the world, trying to show things in a very cool way, giving you all the tips and showing our routine there in a very fun and relaxed way. And here on the side, I'll leave the playlist with all the videos from Las Vegas so you can see what you need to watch and travel there knowing everything there is to do. So that's it guys, thank you very much and have safe travels everybody.